The US tour of the Legacy tour, the US tour of the what? The US leg of the Eras tour has come to an end. And so it is time that we finish our tier list. If you haven't already seen part 1 of me doing this tier list, you can check it out here, but I am also going to do a super quick recap just in case you don't feel like watching that now. But since we have so many nights to get through, let's just get right back into it. May 19th, where she played Should Have Said No and Better Man. This one is going directly to Holy Ground. I think this would have been a really fun set. Then we move on to May 20th, which I just realized now I didn't make a card for it. So I will have to video shop that in. But she played Question and Invisible. And I would put that in for Some It Was Paradise. Neither one of these songs would have honestly been like a top choice of song that I would have wanted to hear for the surprise songs. Now we move on to May 21st, where she played I Think He Knows and Red. I'm gonna put this one in Holy Ground, but it really could go up there and I'll Be Getting Over You My Whole Life, because I Think He Knows is really one of my favorite songs. Alright, well, I quickly convinced myself to put it in I'll Be Getting Over You My Whole Life. May 26th, we have Getaway Car and Maroon. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in Holy Ground. I'm sure for a lot of people, this is further up. I do love Getaway Car, but it's just not one of those songs for me that is like painful that I wasn't there for it. For May 27th, we have Holy Ground and False God. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in I'll Be Getting Over You My Whole Life. I just can't imagine what it was like to be in that crowd for Holy Ground. I feel like it's one of those songs that's meant to be played in a stadium full of people. It just feels appropriate. And False God, of course, is also an incredible song of Lover. For May 28th, we have Welcome to New York and Clean. I'm gonna put that in Holy Ground because I really like both songs, but I don't think either one I take as a loss. Then we have June 2nd in Chicago, where she played I Wish You Would and The Lakes. I'm gonna put that one in Wherever You Stray, I Follow. I like both songs, but neither one of them would have been a top pick for me. But at the same time, I can imagine it being really fun to be in the crowd for I Wish You Would. For June 3rd, we have You All Over Me and I Don't Wanna Live Forever. And I'm gonna put that in Wonderland because I feel like... Next, we have June 4th, where she played Hits Different and The Moment I Knew. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in Holy Ground. I would have put it in I'll Be Getting Over You My Whole Life just for a Hits Different. But while I do like The Moment I Knew, I don't think it can compete. June 9th, she played Haunted and I Almost Do. We're gonna go with Holy Ground again. I really love both of these songs, especially Haunted. And it must have been so fun being in that crowd, just like screaming Haunted. But again, with the combination of the two songs, I think I still prefer the sets above. June 10th, she played All You Had to Do Was Stay and Breathe. And I'm gonna put this one in Wonderland. I really love All You Had to Do Was Stay, but Breathe... I don't know. Then we have June 16th, where she played Mr. Perfectly Fine and The Last Time. I'm actually gonna put this one again in Wherever You Stray, I Follow. I'm sure for a lot of people that's gonna be a bit different, because Mr. Perfectly Fine was a fan favorite, and I don't dislike the song or anything, but I just feel like, me, there are just so many other songs that I would rather hear before hearing Mr. Perfectly Fine. June 17th, we had Seven and The Story of Us. I'm gonna put that one in Holy Ground. I think it's such a good combination of like a folklore song that's like slower, and then The Story of Us. Oh my god, just so much fun. So... Holy Ground. Moving on to June 23rd, she played Paper Rings and If This Was a Movie. I think I'm again going to put this one in Wherever You Stray, I Follow. I do really like Paper Rings. If it had been Paper Rings combined with something else, maybe it would have been higher for me. Or maybe I just need to spend some more time listening to Fearless. On the 24th of June, she played Dear John and Daylight. And of course, that is going all the way to the top. To I'll Be Getting Over You My Whole Life. What a set. Anyone in that crowd, super lucky. On June 30th, she played I'm Only Me When I'm With You and Evermore. And oh my god, I saw clips from her playing Evermore, and it was like everything was silent and it was like time stopped and it looked crazy. Honestly, amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in Wonderland, but probably for me it would have been one tier lower if it weren't for, I don't know, I watched those videos and I was like... July 1st, she played Ivy in Call It What You Want. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this in Holy Ground as well. I think it's like up there with like the top sets. And also Call It What You Want, such a painful performance to watch with Taylor just like disassociating from the song. Which was also, it was also kind of sad to see how quickly she played the song, like just avoiding the emotion from it. And I'm really tempted to put this further up, but I'm also trying to be conservative to not like put too many things at the top. July 7th, Never Grow Up and When Emma Falls in Love. I'm gonna put this in for some. It was Paradise. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sure that nobody's gonna agree with me on that, especially because of When Emma Falls in Love. I know for a lot of people that was like their favorite vault track, but this was just not the set for me. July 8th, she played Last Kiss and Dorothea. And I think this is also gonna go in for some. It was Paradise. There are so many other songs that I would have preferred to have as a surprise song than these ones. On July 14th, she played Picture to Burn and Timeless. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in Holy Ground. I think being on the crowd for Picture to Burn, it must have been so crazy fun. On July 15th, she played Starlight and Back to December. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with Wherever You Stray I Follow. No, okay, we're gonna go Wonderland. We're gonna go Wonderland. We need to respect Back to December a little bit more than that. On July 22nd, she performed This Is Why We Can't Have Bad Things and Everything Has Changed. I'm also gonna put this one in Wonderland. And I'm just trying to pick up the pace here because we have quite a few nights to get through still, and I feel like I'm just talking too much. On July 23rd, she performed Message in a Bottle and Tied Together with a Smile. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in for some. It was Paradise. I'm just trying to go too fast now, apparently. On July 28th, she performed Right Where You Left Me and Castles Crumbling. I'm going to put that in I'll Be Getting Over You My Whole Life. Right Where You Get Me is one of my favorite tracks from Evermore. On July 29th, she performed Stay, Stay, Stay and All of the Girls You Loved Before. And I'm going to go ahead and put that right at the top. Now, Stay, Stay, Stay is not really one of my favorite songs from Red, but it is a really fun song. It's not a song that I would ever skip or anything, and I always have a good time when I listen to it. And I would have just loved to be there to stream the bridge of All of the Girls You Loved Before. I wanna teach you how forever feels like August 3rd, she performed I Can't See You and Maroon again. We're gonna go Holy Ground. August 4th, Our Song and You Are in Love. I will put that in Wherever You Stray I Follow. Not my top picks, but really fun songs nonetheless. Well, fun for Our Song and You Are in Love, more like, On August 5th, she performed Death by a Thousand Cuts and You're on Your Own, Kid. And I think I'm gonna put this on I'll Be Getting Over You My Whole Life. I do feel like this would be one of the top sets that I would choose if I had to choose from everything. August 7th, we have Exile and Dress. Again, this is going directly to the top. I'll Be Getting Over You My Whole Life. And just her performance of Exile, like I watched the videos, man, it was just insane. Now, August 8th, she played I Know Places and King of My Heart. And this goes beyond I'll Be Getting Over You My Whole Life for me. Like this set, oh my god. It's going straight to the top, but also I Know Places is one of my favorite songs from like all of Taylor's discography. I think it was my most streamed song like 2 years ago because I'm always playing that on repeat. I think if I could have picked one night from the whole US tour to be there, it would have been this night. Even though the next day she announced 1989 TV, I still would have preferred to have been at this show. For me, this is the best set. Then on August 9th, she played New Romantics and New Year's Day. New Romantics was the only song left from 1989 that she hadn't performed yet during the tour, and it is a really special song. I think it was the right one to announce the re-release. So her first surprise song in the tour was Tim McGraw, which is her first song, and it's also her first stolen song. So she started the US tour with the first stolen song and finishing it with the last stolen song, New Year's Day, which is the last track on Reputation. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this on Holy Ground. New Romantics, absolute banger. And just being there for the announcement of 1989 must have been a crazy experience. I'm so excited because I'm gonna be seeing Taylor next year in Amsterdam. And I really hope she keeps the surprise song concept and also keeps it at 2 songs per show and doesn't like reduce it to like 1. So I really hope things will be changing for the European tour. My ideal set where I would literally die dead if she played it, I think would be I Know Places and Cowboy Like Me. So I'm just manifesting that those are the songs that are gonna get played at my show. Let me know below which night you think had the best set, and also what is your dream set? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!